Hello, this is Bobby Tipton, and this is a video about using the Cite function inside reading lists to add websites to your reading list. So here are the keys. Cite grabs information about websites and allows you to take it directly into your reading list. Most website records need a little editing to be useful. So they will bring information in, you add to the information, and then you have a nice record for your students. Okay, let's go live. Okay, here we are in my reading list. I have a sandbox reading list, which is my test for my sandbox course. And you will notice that I want some multimedia for my week 7, but week 7 is so far empty. So how are we going to get things into week 7 using Cite? So the first thing we have to do is install Cite onto our favorites bar. And what you do is click on your login and say Cite. And then take the Cite and drag it up to your bar. Okay, so then you have the World Wide Web and then the Cite. And we will close. And now we're ready to start adding things to week 7. So week 7 is going to be a very busy week. We want to add a lot of things. We want to add items. Okay, what are we going to do with week 7? Well, the first thing I want to add is a video. So this is a YouTube video. And we want to cite it. So this is a job search video that Jonathan Torres and I did for graduate students. And this is just the first part. So we're going to cite it. It loads. It knows what the title is. It does not know who the authors are. So I'm going to say okay, it knows that's a video. There's the link, and we're going to put it in week 6. It even knows how long it is, and we're going to put it in week 7. Let's add and close. No processing by the library will be required. Confirm. Okay, they're telling me that item was successfully added to my list. Now, I'm going to do another kind of video. This happens to be a video that Rutgers owns, and it's in a database called Avon, which has a lot of nonfiction type videos. This one is a PBS. This is from Nova. We want to add this also on week 7. They know the title. I'm not at all sure how to cite the author. I guess I would say the director's name perhaps. And then type, they really don't know what type it is, but I'm going to say it is a video. And week 7, let's add and close. And no processing will be required by the library. Now, this brings up an interesting question. Will the students have to sign in individually to get here? I think they will. Okay, so the next thing I want to add is a census data site, and let's put that in. And you could call this a website or you could call this a database. So we don't really know what the site is. I will just call it Explore Census Data, which is the title that they have here. And the author is United States Census Bureau. Okay, and type. You could either call it a website or you could call it a database. Again, week 7, let's add and close. Week 7's very busy week. No processing required by the library. Confirm. And last, we have a plain vanilla database or website rather. And this is the American Bakers Association, which is a trade association. So if you were doing an entrepreneurship class and you wanted to send your students to a trade association website, you might want to send them to the American Bakers Association. Let's cite it. They know it's the American Bakers Association. Let's call it a website. And I mean, if you wanted to get really fancy, you could put in the publisher and all that sort of thing, but at least you have enough to identify the website. Let's put it in as week 7, add and close. And no processing will be required by the library system. Okay, your item was successfully added to the list. Now, let's go to our reading list and see what happened. It's reloading our list. Let's go down to week 7 and see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's go back down. There's our job searching video. Check availability. There's the view online. Let's do the A to Z, check availability. View online. Now it says proxy.library. So if we try to view that online, your students will be asked to sign in. The only reason I'm getting in is because I was already signed in. Here's our census data site. That's where it is. You can view it online and go there. And lastly, the American Bakers Association and view online. And there it is, the voice of the baking industry. So that's how you use Cite. You install Cite in your browser. You use it to put items in your reading list. And it's a really simplified way to get things out of the quote unquote wild web rather than library resources. Although one of the videos that we picked is a library resource.